What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We are continuing our myth section. Section? Call it section. Today we are talking about nutrition. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Luke Rangel, and I want you to know that I get it. I know how you are feeling because I used to be there, working out nonstop, only to see little to no results, eating as healthy as I could, only to gain weight, or even worse, constantly losing the same 10 pounds over and over again, driving myself crazy. I'm also here to tell you that it is not your fault. These big corporations are here for one thing, and that's to make money off of us, trying to tell us what to eat so they can make a capital gain while we spend our hard-earned money going from one fitness program to the next just to try to feel like our old selves again. I'm here to tell you the truth, to tell you the secrets that trainers and gurus make you pay thousands of dollars for, and how simple it can be to live the life you have always wanted. My name is Luke Rangel, and this is Transformation Secrets. What is up, everybody? All right, so today we're going to dive into nutrition myths. This probably could be an hour long, but I narrowed it down just to the top 5 that I feel most people have the most trouble with, and some of them is that I even believed not too long ago, and I even taught it to you guys. So if I used to teach this to you, I'm sorry. It's not totally wrong, but it's also not something that you have to do. And before we begin, just a reminder, we got 4 days left to sign up for the Lean for Halloween. So if you're in this group and have not signed up for the Lean for Halloween and you do not want to look like a superhero this October, then don't click the link. But if you want to look like a superhero and have a chance to win money, click that link, join the Lean for Halloween. All right, so the top 5, in my opinion, for the most mythical legends out there about nutrition. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the top one that I used to believe myself, and I'm so glad that I don't anymore because this one changed my entire life. And that is you have to eat every 3 hours, or you have to eat every 2 to 3 hours, or you have to eat 5 to 6 mini meals throughout the entire day. Like, I lived and breathed this myth for so long. And I thought this was the only way that you could stay lean, eat everything that you need to eat, feel good, all that stuff. So a few things about this one. Does it help you? Of course it helps you. It's better to spread it out rather than to eat one huge meal a day, right? And then, but it's not necessary as long as you know exactly what you're eating. So for me, like what happens in the past is I used to always have to plan out my meals like every 3 hours, and then I would have all this anxiety if my wife wanted to go out somewhere and we're gonna be gone for more than 3 hours. I'd like have to like plan this huge strategy behind eating it, and it would just absolutely like I don't know. It just wouldn't. It's not a fun lifestyle. So that's the first one is you do not have to eat every 3 hours. The way I like to eat, it all depends on my day. If I'm going to be extremely active throughout the entire day, like if I'm going to be on my feet all day long, I do like to eat every 3 hours or more often to keep giving my body the energy that it needs to keep going. But if I'm going to be sitting down most of the day and doing office work and computer work, then I'll usually have maybe 3 or 4 large meals where I don't need to expend that much more energy. All right. So myth number 1 is you do not need to eat every 3 hours if you don't want to. Myth number 2, it is bad to eat after 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. or name your time, whatever you heard. So whatever it is, like you could eat however late you want. You could eat at 10 p.m. if you want. You could eat at 12 midnight if you want. It really doesn't matter. The only difference that's going to matter is how you feel. So if you eat later in the day, you might be an extra pound when you wake up. But that doesn't mean you gain fat. It just means you have food in your body. And when you wake up, it's whatever, it's going to be digested the exact same. So if you're scared, or if you're one of those people who like, I can't eat after 6, and then you're starving yourself as you're sleeping, trying to forget about it so you could fall asleep, you don't have to do that anymore. You could eat whenever you want, eat as late as you want. It doesn't matter. Again, as long as you know exactly what you're eating throughout the entire day, that's all you have to aim for. It doesn't have to be every 3 hours, and it doesn't have to be within certain time frames. All right. So that's the second one, is eat as late as you want. Like, seriously, eat as late as you want. The third one, carbs are bad, right? I got my hat on for you guys today. We're making carbs great again. You do not need to stay away from carbs. Carbs are amazing for you. They're the essential nutrient for energy for our body, right? What are carbs? Bananas, apples, any kind of fruit, right? So it's no wonder why people get confused. They say carbs are bad on one side, and they say you should eat your healthy servings of fruit every single day. That doesn't make sense, right? You need carbs. Other healthy carbs, sweet potatoes, brown rice, anything. There's absolutely nothing wrong with carbs. In fact, you should be eating carbs if you want to lose weight, if you want to feel good about yourself and build lean muscle mass. All right. Carbs also help synthesize a lot of the other nutrients like proteins and fats into our body as well. So without carbs, you're going to be depleting yourself and missing out on a key nutrient that your body needs. So number one, eat whenever you want. It doesn't have to be every 3 hours. 2, eat as late as you want. It doesn't have to be before a certain amount of time. 3, make sure you eat carbs, because carbs are absolutely amazing, and you're a crazy person if you don't eat carbs. Third one is counting calories. So a lot of times, the biggest mistake people do is they count calories. Now, for those of you that work with us, we have you track your calories, but we don't have you count your calories. And the biggest thing is because not all calories are created equal. What happens is someone will start a new journey and they'll be like, oh, I need to stay at 1,200 calories or 1,500 calories. Or if you're following some terrible plan, they're going to be telling you like 500 to 800 calories. And so what do? You go, you buy something, you look on the back of it, like, oh, this only has 100 calories. I could eat this. And then so what happens is you stay within your calories, but you don't know what those calories are made up of. Your body and your weight loss will be dramatically different if you eat 1,500 calories of mainly carbs and fat compared to 1,500 calories of balanced carbs, fat, and protein. Right? So you just don't want to look on the back of something, see how many calories it has in it, and see if it fits within your plan. You want to make sure you know, like, how many grams of protein does this have? How many grams of carbs does this have? How many grams of fat does this have? And that's going to help you lose the weight the fastest, make you feel better, tone up, whatever your goals are. That's going to get you to your goals faster rather than looking at a box and seeing how many calories it has. And then number 5, skipping meals. I need to skip a meal to lose weight. So funny story here. So do you know the way a sumo wrestler trains? How a sumo wrestler gains weight? They eat 1 meal a day. No joke. Maybe 2. 1 or 2. They eat 1 to 2 meals a day. They take naps and they repeat. Literally, that is a sumo wrestler's diet plan. They wake up, they go and train, they come back, they eat this huge meal, they go to sleep, and then they have like 1 tiny meal later in the day. So if you're the person that thinks, or if you ever thought that, oh man, I need to lose 5 pounds, I need to not eat, you're literally doing the exact opposite. Because what happens when you skip meals and you don't eat is your body goes into starvation mode. And when your body goes into starvation mode, your metabolism slows down. And when your metabolism slows down, the things that you do eat don't get metabolized the way they need to, which means you store fat because we're mammals and your body needs to survive. And then from there, you're going to gain weight. So, as a recap, you do not have to eat every 3 hours. You could eat anytime that you want. Base it around your most energetic times throughout the day. Number 2 is you could eat as late as you want. It doesn't have to be before a certain amount of time. Number 3 is carbs are good for you. Eat carbs because there's so many benefits to carbs and our body needs those nutrients. Number 4 is do not just purely count your calories. It's important to track your calories so you know how much you're eating, but you do not want to have that be the sole measurement that you look at. And then number 5 is do not skip meals. If you think you need to eat less to lose weight, you're actually going to gain weight. And I've seen it over and over and over again the exact same way. And again, if you want some extra help, we have the Lean for Halloween challenge. That starts in 6 days, but you have to sign up by Friday so we could get you set up before time. Right now it's only $49. The pot is over $500. So if you want to 10x your money and lose weight at the same time, go ahead and sign up. The pot keeps building, and we're gonna have some fun with that. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Peace.